to The Dull Edge. This is our podcast where we talk about ridiculous things because we feel like it. I'm Shay.
And I'm Bobby.
And today we are going with top 10 things that make us mad. So I'm...
Is that what this is?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So I have 5, and I'm going to let you do 5.
What?
Yeah, you have them listed in the whole list in there. It's on there. You've already written this down because you thought about it.
Thank goodness.
You thought about it hard.
I'm sure I didn't think about it hard. I just got upset and started writing some stuff down.
I had to like stop myself because I'm like, there's more. There are so many things I get so angry over for like zero reason. I'm gonna sound like a Karen right now, I'm sure, but anyway. Okay.
It's only a Karen if it's illogical.
That's true. Anyway, so we'll do the top 10 things that make us mad. Plus, we have another Would You Rather at the end. So listen up for that. Okay, do you want me to go first and then you do your 5?
Yep.
I'll just get through my 5 real quick then. Okay.
Oh, I only got 4.
Well, you can think of something while I'm talking.
I'm sure something will make me mad.
All right. So, number 1, wet socks. Oh, I hate wet socks. When my socks are wet, I am like the most unreasonable human being on the planet. I hate socks. Wet socks.
For any reason?
For any reason. I hate wet socks so bad. I'll take them right off.
I don't hate... I dislike them. It's not a good time. I think with wet socks, I'm more casual about it because I then start to think that my feet will get pruny and then that's when your feet get messed up.
Right.
And so I don't like that. But the fact that they're wet,
No.
I guess it's annoying.
I almost never wear socks because I don't like getting them wet.
What the
No.
You deal with sweaty feet in your shoes.
I wear like flats. I wear mostly flats. I have to wear...
You wear flats with no socks.
Yes.
You wear sweaty feet touching your shoes.
No, they're like
You
canvas
do.
shoes.
No, they are... Your feet are touching the bottom of your shoes.
They're meant for that.
I don't give an F. No, they're not.
They are designed for that.
No, they're
what
not.
What do you think sandals are?
No, sandals, but they have breathing area.
So do these.
No.
You're crazy.
No.
I hate socks.
That's illegal.
Wet socks are
That's
the worst.
disgusting. People
You're
do that in their
crazy.
skates.
Ew.
Your feet get all sticky.
That's weird.
Yeah, and then think about that. But now you're just doing it on the daily. I do it for 1 hour. Just kidding. I don't even do it for 1 hour. I wear socks because I'm not a maniac.
Okay.
You know what? That's my number 5. People don't wear socks in their shoes.
All right, fair. I make Bobby mad. Okay, number 2.
Oh my gosh.
People leaving the last of something when it's too little to use instead of just throwing it out or finishing it. So like, and then what they'll do is it makes me even more mad when they open another thing like ketchup. So there's like a 1/4 of a teaspoon of ketchup left in the bottom of the bottle and they've opened a second one and put both back in the fridge. I turn into like it takes everything in my soul to not murder people. I'm like, just throw it out. Just throw it out.
At that point, yeah, just throw it out.
If you're willing to open a second bottle, throw out the first one.
Yeah.
Ew.
I feel like you shouldn't open the second bottle until you get to that little bit. Like if you're like, oh, I'll need that for next time. And then when you go to have fries and you're like, oh, well, I used up all this. Now you can get the second one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Because then you use it. But I agree. If you're going to open the second one, you just throw it away.
Just throw it away.
If you're going to just do that, throw it away.
Do not do that. It drives me nuts. In our house, we had a term for it growing up. It was called an idiot maker because you're making an idiot out of somebody when they go to get it.
Yeah.
Just don't. Oh, don't. Just throw it out.
Oh my gosh.
Throw it out. Or use it. Like, oh no, you have a little extra ketchup on your plate. So? You're not going to eat? That's fine.
Scoop it back in.
Makes me so mad.
Don't want
Okay, anyway. All right, number 3. Chirping fire alarms. I cannot stand it.
When there's no fire?
When there's no fire.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm like,
so like battery's running out and it just like chirps every 30 seconds or 60 seconds or whatever.
Do you not fix it?
Sometimes I'm too short. So in our last house, the genius of the universe decided to put the fire alarm on our 14-foot ceiling. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I can't reach that. Nobody can reach that. You have to go get a full-on ladder to do it. So like there was one day it started chirping in the middle of the day. Ben's at work in his top secret labs where he can't contact anybody because he's, top secret.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get the ladder because I was too small and had babies.
You can't get the ladder?
It was a really heavy ladder.
Okay.
Like, he struggles with it.
Okay.
And I couldn't do anything. So I packed up my 2 little kids, both babies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I headed out for the day and I was gone for like 12 hours until he got home and got rid of that chirping fire alarm because I couldn't stand it.
Our house has vaulted ceilings and they put one on the top, and I guess my dad had the same as you, where it went off and he, instead of changing it or whatever, they're just gone. Like, we don't have them here because they're smacked off. Like,
yes,
they're just off. Instead of, like, I don't know, changing the battery, I guess, or hey, take that off and we'll just move it down the wall to a lower spot on the ceiling.
I'd rather die in a
I
fire.
guess we'll just die. I don't know. I'm like, change it then.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
if I can reach him, I change him like instantly. It's to the point where I'm so neurotic about these chirping fire alarms that if like the monoxide detector goes off, the chirping or the
Yeah.
fire, because we've got a bunch now.
Yeah.
But if any of those things go off, it's one chirp and Ben is up. Like he is up because
Where are you up?
Because I'm slower than he is. But he knows that I will start to go freaking crazy, like storming around the house, ripping things off walls, chucking them out windows, throwing them in the garbage. I literally threw one in the garbage once because I couldn't handle it. It was making me, and it was one of those that you couldn't open.
Yeah.
It was like you're supposed to replace it every 10 years.
Oh,
and so
the full
yeah,
thing.
so you couldn't get into it, and it wouldn't
Yeah.
stop chirping, so I threw it in the garbage can. It was
That's
I was so
Oh
mad.
my gosh.
Okay, so number 4. Okay, like I'm angry right now. I'm like,
less
my heart
angry.
rate's higher because of it. Like I'm angry. Okay, number 4. Keeping things just to throw them out later because you feel too guilty to keep them now or to throw them out now. Just throw them out.
I feel that because I literally just changed out I have a big, we'll call it a shelving unit. And I was like, I don't need half this stuff.
Yeah.
I need to pare down. And so I went and I got a smaller one. So I moved all of it basically was crafting stuff, put all my crafting stuff into this other one. My room is a war zone now because I just have stuff where I'm like, there's some stuff where I'm like, okay, I need to keep this, but I don't know what to do with it. And there's stuff where I'm like, I can't get rid of this. I can't get rid of it. I just am like,
no, throw it out.
I don't know what to do with it either.
Give it away.
I have incense sticks, which I'm not going to burn because I don't like, now that I know that when you burn stuff, it like makes the ceiling dirty. I don't burn that. I don't burn candles or anything, but I have those. And I'm like, I don't want to get rid of them. They're nice. And
you can burn them outside.
Why would I burn incense outside? When am I going outside?
Go sit in a lawn chair and burn it and read a book. Anyway, throw them out. I just am like, you're gonna hang on to them forever, and then
I will.
Like, why? Just throw them out. Everything that you owns a piece of you.
I know.
And you have to care for it and maintain it and move it from one shelf to the next shelf.
Yep.
Don't do it. Don't save stuff to throw out later because you feel guilty now. Just chuck it.
It's like gifts. People give you stuff and you're like, thank you.
Yes.
And then you have to hold on to it until you think they forget, and then you can throw it away.
That's fair. That is fair. That's fair. Okay, last one for me, number 5. People using my brain instead of theirs. So like I had a little girl walk up to me. Not little. She's not little. She's old enough to know better. I was standing next to the sink, not in front of the sink, clearly to the side where there is a visible faucet from your eyeball level, okay? And she goes, where do I get water? And I'm like,
what do you
girl.
Mean? What do you mean?
And I looked at the sink and I looked back at her and I went, where do you think you get water? And she goes, I don't know.
I guess you'll die. That's the issue.
Yeah, I just
unfortunate.
But it's people do that all the time where they'll ask you a question that if they thought about it for 2 seconds before it came out of their mouth, they would find the answer themselves. But they want to use your brain for some reason. Don't use my brain. It's on max overload already. I was maxed out 10 years ago and I've just been running at 110%. Like, don't use my brain. Don't use my brain.
You're a mom. I heard this. I wish I remembered what they called it. But where the mom thinks, darn, I wish I would ever. Basically, it came down to like the husband and the wife, that the wife has all these things running.
Yes.
All of it
the
running.
Open tabs.
And the husband, so like she was talking about this video that there was a guy teaching a bunch of younger kids to be a man. This is what you need to do for your wife. This is what you need to do for whatever. So he took him to the grocery store. And he was like, okay, our wives gave us this list. So now we got to figure this out, right? We got to get all the stuff on this list so our wife can be happy and whatever. And they're like, great. And so they wrote down apples. And he's like, so now what do we do? We don't know apples. Red apples, green apples, Granny Smith, whatever, blah, 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 apples. So what do? We call our wife. So now we call our wife to answer the thing. And so the lady was talking, she's like, this is awesome. It's so awesome that he's teaching them, hey, make sure you get all this stuff. You want to, be a part of this thing. She goes, but one step more is think about what your wife's doing, and like maybe you run it through and try and figure out what is happening, so you don't have to call her, so she doesn't have to keep that running
Right.
to whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is whatever. Does
like
that
think a step further. Like, what is she using these apples for?
What is it? So she doesn't have to keep your mind running. So
Right.
he doesn't have to also use your mind.
Right.
To whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
Like that's, yeah. So then it would be like, yeah. So she doesn't have to figure it all out.
Mm-hmm. It's at that point
and run it for you,
right.
and you're just doing the task. That's what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's sometimes she doesn't need the task done. I need you to
think it through,
to do the whole shebang, the whole
thing. Own it.
Yeah.
Own it from beginning to end. Own it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That's 100% accurate. 100% accurate. I do not like at a point. If you're calling me from the grocery store to figure out what the heck I meant, it's easier for me to just go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just do it. But no, that's actually, Ben is really, really good at that. So when I hand him a list of anything, he's like, okay, so when you say this, do you mean this or this? And like, okay, so we go, like we go through it all, and he's like, okay, is this for this party? Yes. Okay, so then I know what it is.
Right, then you're like, I know exactly what we're doing, and now I know how many I need, and the gauge how many apples I'm gonna need, and
exactly.
whatever.
So he's super, super good at thinking through. It feels like a partnership, not a dictatorship.
Yeah, not where one person's brain's running and the other one's just like
his brain is always running. His brain is always running. I love it. It's so helpful. So he's not like that, but I mean like other people using my brain. And that's
not just against husbands. That was just the example. That's what we're just saying.
No, Ben's really good at
Everybody think about it.
But yeah, use your own brain. That's why you have one. Stop using mine. Okay, so those are my 5. Okay, your turn. What are your 5?
Oh my God.
Or 4, I guess.
I looked at some of mine and I'm like, what are we talking about? People stopping in public. We talk kind of...
Yes.
We, like, when you have a stroller, you better pull off.
Yes.
No stopping in the middle. I don't care how many kids you have. Also, if you have a certain amount of kids, you should bring a certain amount of adults.
Yeah.
There should be a kid to parent ratio, kid to adult ratio.
Yes.
But if you're in public and you stop, you better not be in the middle. There better be or you better have
pull off in the alcove, pull off on the side.
Off the side.
Get out of the way.
If you're walking, you better not be. If people are coming towards you, you better single file. You better. People in public piss me off. That's what sends me over the edges. People like, oh, we're 3 wide and there's one of you, instead of one person folding behind, or even 2.
Right.
They're just like, better stick my elbows out. No, you know what? No.
Swerve onto your side a little bit. That does tick me off too.
There's,
Pay attention.
There's been times in Lowe's where I just like, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
And then you have to awkwardly watch them like around you and whatever. And it doesn't, I'm like,
how do they not?
Unfortunate for you.
How do they not know?
I don't know. I'm always like, streamline it. We're going through, single file.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep. Makes
me so mad. There's so many things where I'm like, do you not see what's happening?
No, they don't.
Your kid's running around? Stop. Yeah. We were in IKEA the other day, and 2 grown adults were, I want to say yelling, but loud talking. And it wasn't even like, there was no reason for them to be loud talking. This is whatever. And the stuff they were saying, they were like, hee. I said, I don't even want to talk about what they were talking, but it was like, not cool. It was on the cusp of inappropriate for what we were doing.
Wow.
And so if you were talking in a normal voice, I'd be like, well, they're talking to themselves, and sorry that I was close enough to hear you. No. And they were just like, sorry for him. So you know then that this is not okay.
Well.
Anyways,
wonderful
public.
People.
Maybe I should have just written public.
Public.
Number 2, wasting green lights. Specifically, green arrows.
Oh, don't waste a green arrow.
If you're in the front of the green arrow, you better be staring at that light, and not that you have to slam on the gas, but you better whoosh.
Get
right
gone.
off.
Yeah, go.
Because the third person behind's not going to make it because you decided to text at the light.
Who's doing that? Don't do that.
Don't.
If you were the front of any line, you better be paying attention.
Yeah, you're the next person.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, number 3, not getting out when it's time, which I think is also part of the ice rink, because I was at the rink. Before our hockey game, you just watch people and they were like, "Okay, get off the ice," because we have a time schedule, and they're like, "Just 2 more rounds," and you're like, "No, not 2 more rounds. No. Your 2 more rounds are like 15 minutes because you skate bad.
It's closed. Get out.
Get out of here. You're done." Or like when people are like, when shops are closing, don't show up.
Oh.
Or the restaurants, I came in. No, there's 5 more minutes. You're done.
Dude, when
You
I
don't
worked
get in.
retail at
Yeah.
Joann's, there was this lady that would do that because she liked shopping at the end of the day because there was nobody there.
Okay, that's fine, but
Right.
also, no, it's not.
No, and we called her the quilt lady because what she'd do is she'd come in and she'd pick out 30, 35, 36 bolts of fabric, all cotton, and then she'd come up to the cut table and be like, I only want a quarter of a yard of each. A quarter of a yard. And we're like,
No.
you gotta be kidding me. And so I did it twice for her. Once was 32, once was 36 bolts of fabric. Joanne closes at 9. She came in at 8:50.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. It made me so
Unacceptable.
angry. So angry. Get out when it's time. Go away. Shoot.
Yeah.
Be gone. Oh, that lady. The quilt lady.
That's nuts. The fact that you knew that you were, if you like, oh, it's 8:50 and you run in and you're like, I just need some snaps. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. But you better be hauling.
Yeah, you better like run in there and be like, where's the snaps? And you say 32 and you run down there and you, sorry. And you're out.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, this lady's
You
just
messed
like,
up.
oh, does this blue look good with this blue? I don't care, lady.
I
Get
don't
out.
give an F.
Oh,
I'm going to
get
cut
out.
your...
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Oh,
He would get so mad.
she would have. She would have complained. Anyway, okay, what's your next one?
I don't have a next one.
That was it?
I think those were the... I just had one while we were talking, but
Oh.
I can't remember. Oh,
It was my wet socks.
no, I'm going to say old people.
Old people?
I mean this, not all old people. Some are fine. I'm going to say drivers. Old
Okay,
people drivers.
Fair.
Some should not be driving. And then there was something else that happened. I was like, oop. Nope.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Do you know what would be nice for
What?
old people?
What?
For driver old peoples?
I just wish
You
there
know
was
how,
more
like-
convenience for them.
I wish
I
there
don't
was too,
hate
like
them.
better, buses and trains and all that kind of stuff. Here's
Yes.
the other thing I wish. Like, you know how we have this graduation ceremony in the United States? 16. You're like, oh, 16, you can get your driver's license. 14 if you're in Idaho.
Mhm.
16, here's your driver's
Toss
license.
that in there.
You know what? If you make it to, I don't know, we'll pick an age, an arbitrary age, 72. You've now graduated. You don't have to drive anymore. All public transportation is free for you. Here is everything you need. Voila. You know?
Except for make it like 60.
No. No. Because they're not retired yet. You have to make it at least the same age as
65.
retirement.
65
You're
then.
like, you're done. You never have to drive again. And like make it a whole job for like younger people. Be like, look, you can go drive old people for your job, and it's not a taxi service. It's, government paid or whatever.
Yeah.
You can drive them wherever they want to go, and they just get to be chauffeured around like kings and queens for the rest of their life. It would be great. And like make it a cultural thing. It's like, look, now you never have to drive again.
Make it a good thing, not just
Congratulations.
like,
Yeah.
hey, you old, you're a
You
hazard to the
suck
rest
at
of
this.
us.
Yeah, no, make it a good thing. Like make it a really good
See,
thing.
I would add, that would be fine, and I think you could add in, if they took the test and they passed
Mm-hmm.
by a person that's up the bum, then you can drive.
Sure, fair.
Then you accept.
I'm
Otherwise-
excited for the day where I don't have to drive anymore.
After all this car stuff, I'm like, yeah,
Yep, that's
take it from
great.
me.
That's fine. No more cars. That's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
That's all I have for you.
That's a good list. That's a good list. See, Bobby and I are like angry now about
Oh my gosh.
public. Okay, anyway.
About the public.
Tell us the things that tick you off. What are your top 10 least favorite things?
Top 10. We're like, here, we'll just give you 5.
make a list.
Give us your whole list.
Give us your whole list. We want to know what makes you angry.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
And additionally, we have one more thing for you.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to announce our next Would You Rather set. Okay?
Yes.
So get ready because there's 7 of them.
Oh my gosh.
Here they come.
Okay.
Would you rather have silver or gold or wear it or whatever? Silver or gold. Whatever context you choose. Okay, number 2. Juice or milk.
Oh no.
Oh no. Number 3. Sun or moon.
Easy.
Number 4. Inside or outside. Number 5. Book or movie. Number 6. Dogs or cats.
Mm.
Number 7. Horror or romance.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
That's.
You can't answer now.
I'm not
You
gonna.
gotta wait.
I'm not. You can't write that. You can't write that on there. No, you can't. You can't do that.
That's my list.
No, you cannot.
Anyway, so those are your Would You Rathers.
Oh my
Start
gosh.
filling in the comment section. Pay attention to Bobby's Instagram. She'll have a voting
Yes.
system.
Or it'll be. I'll make a little thing on the YouTube.
Yeah.
You can answer there too, or you can answer on this. Answer somewhere.
Answer
Just
somewhere.
answer somewhere so we can know what you're thinking.
Engage so we can talk
Yes.
about what you want to talk about.
Engage us.
Anyway, thanks for listening.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.